Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to La Voix Domicile.
Yeah, welcome, man. If you haven't done so, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And like I said before, man, we're gonna be reacting on a lot of different videos, not just what's going on in America, not just what's going on in Africa, but worldwide. Like we're gonna be covering
Right.
everything else. But how you feeling today, bro?
Very excited, energized, but at the same time disappointed with the chaos that's going on in our country right now.
Why you disappointed? What's going on?
Elon Musk and Trump.
Ah,
I did not see that one coming. And it's disappointing what's going on, really, to be honest.
it's crazy how they both started as and in the news they keep saying like the bromance have ended, the relationship, the power couple have
Right.
split, and it's crazy. It's crazy what's going on. I mean, seeing seeing this come to to reality where some of the most powerful people in the world,
Absolutely.
fighting or Twitter fingers or replying to each other back and forth and throwing shades is insane. It's insane.
It's insane. It's insane to see a president of a country like this, the most powerful nation on the planet, our president, and I absolutely admire and respect our president. See him being, going back and forth with a guy who is supposed to be one of his most closest allies, if you
Yeah.
will, in the country,
Yeah,
and
that's
rightfully
crazy.
so.
They both started from the beginning and until right now. But yeah, let's check out this video actually to start off. It's a news video that covers exactly what's going on. And then we're just gonna dive into a lot of different things. They have commented on Twitter. We're gonna go through some tweets that Trump have, posted. I mean, Trump have posted on I think his website, but they have put it on Twitter, and a lot of different things have been said. So let's go to it.
The bromance is definitely over. President Trump and Elon Musk erupted into a nasty public feud today.
I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
The extraordinary squabble happened before the eyes of the world as the president was meeting with the Chancellor of Germany in the Oval Office. He claims Musk has turned against him because the big, beautiful bill removes the tax credits for buying electric cars like Teslas.
I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem. And he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate.
Musk was listening and he responded in real time, basically calling Trump a liar. False. This bill was never shown to me even once, he declared on social media as Trump bashed him. Such ingratitude. Without me, Trump would have lost the election.
What is your thought on that, bro?
First of all, I don't agree with if Musk did not endorse Trump, Trump would have lost the election. I do not agree with that. I reject that because I believe most Americans who voted for Trump, they had real reasons why they had to vote for the man. We had true real reasons.
Yeah, I
know,
feel I feel
and
the same
we were
way.
pushed by those reasons more than we were pushed by an individual,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like people voted for Trump, because of what he promised the people of America. They did not vote for Trump because Elon Musk is by his side. A lot of people actually disagreed having Elon Musk by his side because they know this guy probably has his own agendas. He's there because he wants something out of it, and that's what's going on. I mean, he's disagreeing with the bill because it's going against his business.
His personal interest. That is very, very true. And what's surprising is that when Musk was endorsing Trump, his main reasons why he was endorsing Trump, according to what he said, was that because he wants to make Trump to make America great again, right? And more than that, he actually talked about why he feels that Trump is the best candidate to run the country because of what the Democrats were doing to the country. Meaning, if he said that without him, Trump will never won the election, it means that Elon Musk thinks, it means that he thinks without him, Americans will never have understood the reason why they had to vote in the first place, which is insane to say.
Yeah, very
That
insane.
makes no sense at all.
What do you think about the other side, the left side, the Democrats? What do you think at this moment they're trying to do? Because there's a lot of things that have been said. Elon Musk actually said that Trump was on the Epstein files. I mean, it says it right here in the Twitter, where he actually said that Trump is on the Epstein files. This is the real reason why they have not made it public.
Right.
But what is your take on that? Because me personally, I feel like if he was on that list or on that file, he would have been he would have been it would have been out a long time ago because Trump have been running against, Democrats. He has been running against,
Totally agree.
against those people that were against him. Plus, they were in power. So they would have just took that file and say, you know what, this guy is this.
Oh yes.
What is your take on that though?
I believe it's a shame and it's sad that Elon Musk has to use that against Trump at this moment. Right, not even a day since they started going back and forth, and to say that Donald Trump was on Epstein file just because you feel as if Trump mistreated you or he didn't do the things that you wanted him to do. And don't get me wrong, I actually appreciate most of the things that Elon Musk have done for this country, and he keeps doing for the country. SpaceX, Starship, whatever you want to call it, the Tesla, and many other things. He's doing a lot of things. He's a genius, and I think he's a good man, really. But the way he's going about it and the things that he's saying, especially saying that without him, Trump will not have been a president. That one just it's very infuriating for for Americans, for
Yeah.
someone who voted for Trump.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. Look at this picture. So this picture is showing that it's showing Trump actually playing with Elon Musk's son. And as you know, Epstein, he's known for his wrongdoings, messing with the young people and stuff like that. So why would you let your son be around such men, like
That
such
will
a person?
that will make you the worst father on the planet and a hypocrite. Because if you knew that he was on that list and played with kids, how would you trust him?
Yeah.
Do you love your son? If you love your son, then you will not put your son in the hands of a guy who you feel to be dangerous around kids, around children.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's insane.
And look at this picture. This picture is gonna make the people laugh.
What pictures?
You see, this picture is they're making phone calls
Oh,
now.
They
Yeah.
sure are making those phone calls.
They're going
They're
at it.
probably doing that.
We knew that was gonna happen. We knew that was gonna happen.
They are probably doing that.
So let's see what Trump said. Trump said as also, he said his own stuff here, where he's not gonna let him just talk about him and not say anything. And you know how Trump is. Trump is a very vocal person. He's gonna speak his mind.
Oh, for sure.
So let's see here.
Is it a tweet?
Let's see. I'm not even sure if Trump. I think Trump is putting his things on his app. I think he has his own social media platform. Let's
Truth
see.
Social.
Yes. Let's see what we got. All he said was he's disappointed. And Elon is like a father took it to his son. And I remember I told you actually when we was at the gym, I was like, in the book 48 laws of power, it says do not outshine your master. What is your take on that specific quote in this case?
I think there is some truth to that in regards to what's going on between Trump and Elon Musk. because really, if there was a real problem between him and the president, they could have just sat down, talk about it, and find a way, find a solution. The fact that it had to just blow up out of within a few hours like this, it shows that maybe Elon Musk wasn't as patriotic as the president used to say a lot. He's a very patriotic man, and maybe he is a patriotic man, but he just didn't get what he needed. But if you can have it both ways, basically, you can't be patriotic, fight for the country, and then try at the same time give the same value to some of your personal businesses. For me, Donald Trump is the reason why Donald Trump is so loved and so powerful. It's because I think he will do anything. He will die. He basically almost died for this country. He loved this country so much, he will give his life for it. And I don't think there is anybody who can do that out of all the politicians we have right now. That's my opinion. That's my
Yeah,
personal
and,
opinion.
and if you disagree with his opinion,
Absolutely.
you can comment below. So this is what Trump said. I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done so months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. It's a record cut in expenses, $1.6 trillion, and the biggest tax cut ever given. If this bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68% tax increase and things far worse than that. I didn't create this mess, I'm just here to fix it. This puts our country on a path of greatness. Make America great again.
Again, Trump is always everything is all about making this country great again, making America great again, making Americans healthy again, rich again, safe again, whatever you want to call it. He's always there fighting for Americans. He always puts America before anything else. Sure, he may have his own personal, uh, interest, but I don't think there is anything that matters to him more than this country and the people of America. So I'm with Trump.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that have been said, and Trump is still saying more on Truth Social. So let's see. There's some more things. He said this. Okay, the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon Musk's governmental subsidies and contracts. I was surprised. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it.
Interesting.
Why do you think that?
Wow.
Do you think he was working with Biden too? And then because I mean that his government contract was still there, and Elon Musk tend to turn against Biden when he knew that Trump was gonna win the election.
I don't think he necessarily turned against Biden. He just couldn't support Biden's policies because they weren't working for the whole country as a whole. They really weren't working. If you remember, I think there are some of his businesses that were in California, and he could not. Those businesses could not really function well because of the California policies or laws that were passed, and that's why he had to move to Texas. I don't remember most of the details about the reasons, the specifics of why he had to move to Texas, but there was something wrong with the policies in
Yeah.
California.
Yeah, no, he moved to Texas. The reason why he was being taxed so much, plus they were not allowing him to build an extra plant just like that. California, they're very strict. They're gonna collect their money, and same thing here. Elon Musk is not happy with the tax cut because it's gonna go against his business. He's gonna lose a lot of money.
There you go.
So when Elon feels like he's losing money, he becomes frustrated.
So for Elon, it's about the money. It's about
Yeah, I mean,
his
some
businesses.
the crazy thing, I mean, some people are saying that Elon Musk he's not there just for the money. He's there to also, he's there for the American people because oh, with Dodge, he did do this, which is true. I mean, he worked hard.
Very.
He did find some things that, the government was spending money on that's not even to the best interest of American people. But at the end of the day, the guy gets frustrated when his money is down, like
That is true. I
when
mean,
things are not going well.
he was doing all of those, exposing all of those corruption. Um, so what in the end? You are exposing them to make the country better, or are you exposing them so that you can get more favors for your businesses? Which one is it?
Mm,
Because if it was the end goal for him was to be able to get more influence in the government, which he already had, I believe, then they should have just talked about it ahead of time. Because once when he came in, it was all about doing this for the American people, doing this for the country because we love the country so much.
right.
So I don't understand how he may be so frustrated just because something didn't go as planned,
Yeah.
which can still be fixed if they sat down and talked about it.
This is one thing, bro. This is a life lesson too. Don't accept money from just anybody. With Trump accepting the money from him, I think it gave Elon Musk, the ability to be around and feel as if, okay, this is my bro. Like I can do whatever. Like I can speak to him and tell him to, change his mind and do this and that. I mean, he's the president of America. He has a cabinet. He has a cabinet. Like all those people are there to advise him. So Elon Musk coming into play, I think they didn't really pay attention to him as much, even though he was there at the beginning. So probably he felt as if, okay, I'm not being heard. I want this. I want this. It's not being given to me. So you know what? Let me push back. Let me now say this. This is not the right thing. They're not doing the right thing. And I don't agree with the fact that now they all just jumped on Twitter. I feel like as such men who people do look up to, I feel like they could have had a healthy conversation about that because them being in that position of power, I mean, Trump being in the position of power, being the American president, and Elon having that much money, they can sit down and just talk and bring peace because if they start going all over the place, it can actually bring chaos to the country. And that's not a good thing. Elon Musk has access to government, you know,
Sensitive
sensitive
information,
information.
intelligence, maybe. Yeah, I don't think it will go that far. Um, with regards to what you said before about Elon Musk not accepting money from anybody, I don't think Trump accepted money. I don't think it was like a deal when Elon Musk decided to endorse him. I think Elon Musk just realized that this was the right man to endorse because he was the right choice, right man for the country,
Mm,
the right man for the job. And so he realized, with this decent man in office, let me endorse him. Let me put everything behind him instead of endorsing anyone else.
right,
Because if we have him in office, then he will not only benefit the American country, the
right.
American people, but I will benefit as well as a businessman
Yeah.
within the country.
I mean, he's a businessman, so he kind of put the two and two together.
Yes, yes.
And understood. Okay, if I do this, I'm gonna get this in return. If I do this, I'm gonna get more government contracts,
Well,
and I'm gonna fly more rockets to space and reach my goal of reaching Mars. And that was his plan. I think his plan was basically to accomplish all of those goals and things that he has been promising the people that he's gonna take a rocket and fly all the way to Mars and have people actually live on Mars, which I believe,
which is good.
which is good.
Very good for the country, good for him as well.
Hmm.
As the genius behind those businesses. But again, so we are talking about the big beautiful bill that caused this. So if that's the case, because he was still flying his ships to the moon, right?
Yes.
Then I don't think this bill should have been the reason why they had to really fight the way they are fighting right now. Maybe there is something else that we don't know about, which I believe there is a lot of things that we don't know about.
Elon Musk had a black eye.
Did they punch him in the face in the Oval Office?
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know. He just had a black eye. I mean, I think you mentioned that probably his kid. He said that
Punched him?
his kid punched him or hit him in the eye.
Mm.
So let's actually cover the big bill, the beautiful bill that they're talking about. Because I don't really know so much about it. I mean, let's see here. What is the beautiful bill?
The big, beautiful bill?
I think that's the name.
Well, according to Elon Musk, it can't be beautiful and big at the same time. It has to be one,
Yeah.
one or the other. Then, if it's one or the other, then he should have stated exactly what he will prefer the bill to be at least. Did
Okay.
he?
What is it?
Did he state the what what specifics he will like about the bills?
No, no, he did not. He did not actually. But let's see here. Big beautiful bill, tax cut, financial entity, permanent extension of 2017 tax cuts. The bill seeks to make the tax reduction from Trump's first term. Let's see what it says on ChatGPT. Uh, the bill seeks to make the tax reduction from Trump's first term permanent, benefiting both individual and corporation, eliminating elimination of tax on tips and overtime, workers' earnings less than $160,000 annually will be exempt from federal income taxes on tips and overtime pay, potential saving up to $1,750 per year. Increase SALT deduction cap. The state and local tax deduction cap could rise from 10,000 to 40,000 for joint filers earning up to $500,000 with 1% annual increase. Introduction of the Trump savings account. Parents could open accounts for newborn with $5,000 annually contribution limit, including a 1,000 initial government deposit. So it seems like there's a lot of great things coming with that bill. I don't know. I mean, some people are saying that that bill will actually, put Americans in debt. You know, it will increase American. It will increase the debt that America already has, which is now like 40 or $39 trillion, which is a lot of money.
A lot.
And I don't think America will ever pay that money to anybody.
That's a lot of.
They will never pay. They will never pay that money, but that's a lot of money. So that's the main concern. When it comes to this bill, a lot of people are saying it's gonna increase spending. It's gonna increase the debt. That is the main thing that most people are focused on, and that's also another thing that Elon Musk also mentioned, that this bill is not a good thing for America. Him being part of Doge as one of the people that was actually helping cut the spending,
Yes.
the unnecessary spending. So, what is your take on that? Just in with this bill itself.
My take on it is that Trump actually talked about all these things during his campaign. He did. He talked about no tax on tips, no tax on overtime. He talked about all these things, and everybody cheered, right? Um, it's this is Trump again fighting for an everyday American, everyday citizen, everybody in America. He's fighting for the country. He's fighting for people who voted for him, who put him in office, for the country, for the betterment of the country. Now, I understand if we keep reading down, there may be some things that are not good with the bill, which is going to increase the amount of debt, which is already, you know, very high. Um, I mean, this thing have been going on for years now, for decades. Everything I believe that the U.S. president have been doing in the past have affected the debt in a more negative way rather than a positive one. So, for me, what I see so far is that Trump is trying to do everything possible to look after American citizens and to deliver all his promises, the things that he promised during the campaigns. He seems to be a man of his word. He doesn't like to promise something and not deliver on it. It frustrates him. He doesn't let go. So I don't know. As far as I can tell, I don't think this should be the reason why they should be fighting like the way they are fighting. There is something else that's going on that's way worse than this.
Yeah, it's crazy because just to think about it, bro. A lot of people gonna have their own, ideas of what's going on. Everybody will say, "I think, I think maybe Elon Musk, Trump did him dirty. I think Trump did." A lot of people will have their own say so. And at the end of the day, the truth will come to light.
Well, absolutely.
The truth will come to light. We're all just gonna wait. Right now, everything is fresh. People are shocked because look at these two people that were online on every news platform, like shaking each other's hands, playing around, like bringing their kids around each other, and all bringing their families, and all of that. Rallies, they're happy, and then now look at this, a downfall. So I think things gonna change. If people, the answers will come to light. The truth will come to light, and that's something that we're all gonna be waiting for, and we can't wait for that.
Unnecessary chaos. Stop it, please.
Stop
Just
it.
the president just need to focus on the country. Please make America great again. Make sure you fight for everyday Americans. Protect the border, protect the citizens. Make sure the Ukraine and Russia war stops. At least do the best you can if they will listen. Israel and Hamas, that war need to stop as well. The president is
Yeah.
doing everything he can to stop those.
Yeah. A lot of wars need to stop, man. We pray for all those people. Stay blessed. This is La Voix Domicile. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you agree or disagree with what we said, go ahead and just comment below. I mean, everybody's opinion is welcome. I mean, we're not going to say you're wrong. It's your opinion. It's what you think.
It's an opinion.
Yep, most definitely. And appreciate it. And we outside. Let's go.